Some seize life with a clenched fist, their every action a struggle for dominance. They leave scars on the world, craving power and control. Others move with open hands, their touch gentle and yielding. They understand that true strength lies in compassion and understanding. Life unfolds like a river, sometimes smooth, sometimes swift. We can choose to fight the current, exhausting ourselves in a futile battle against the inevitable. Or we can surrender to the flow, navigating the rapids with grace and emerging stronger on the other side. The choices we make, the paths we choose, shape not only our own destinies, but also the world around us. Every action, every thought sends ripples through the fabric of existence. The question is, what kind of ripples will you create? Will your legacy be one of destruction or creation, of discord or harmony? The day of quake, a day of reckoning, a day when the very foundations of the earth will tremble and the heavens will split open. On this day, the veil between the physical and the spiritual will be lifted and the truth of all things will be revealed. Imagine the emotional turmoil, the fear and uncertainty that will grip the hearts of humankind. Those who lived their lives in darkness, consumed by greed and selfishness, will tremble before the coming light. Their carefully constructed facades will crumble, exposing the emptiness within. But for those who walked in the light, who embraced compassion and lived with purpose, this day will be a homecoming. They will greet the dawn with open arms, their hearts filled with anticipation and joy. For they know that they are not merely flesh and bone, but eternal beings on a journey back to the source. Some may scoff at the idea of a day of judgment, dismissing it as a fairy tale for the gullible. They cling to their skepticism, their doubts a shield against the unknown. But what if the impossible were to become possible? What if, with a single nudge, the veil of disbelief were to be lifted and they were to see with absolute clarity the consequences of their actions? The lives they touched, the pain they inflicted, the love they rejected, all laid bare before their eyes. In that moment of truth, would their doubts remain? Or would they be replaced by the stark realization that they were not merely masters of their own fate, but accountable to a power far greater than themselves? Section 4. The Call of Moses. Consider the story of Moses, a man chosen by the divine to confront the might of Pharaoh and demand the liberation of his people. Moses, a shepherd, a man of peace, tasked with challenging the most powerful ruler on earth. Imagine the weight of that responsibility, the fear that must have gnawed at his heart. Yet he answered the call, driven by a force greater than himself, a belief in a power that transcended the earthly realm. Pharaoh, drunk on his own power, blinded by arrogance, refused to heed the warnings. He saw himself as a god, answerable to no one. He mocked Moses, challenged his God, and refused to release the Israelites from bondage. Section 5. The Weight of Choice. Pharaoh's defiance had consequences that echoed through the ages. Plagues ravaged the land, each one a testament to the power of the Creator and the futility of defying the divine will. Still, Pharaoh's heart remained hardened. His story serves as a powerful reminder that our choices have weight, that our actions have repercussions that extend far beyond our immediate grasp. We are not isolated beings, free to indulge our every whim without consequence. We are all interconnected, our lives intertwined in a delicate web of cause and effect. The day of quake is not a punishment but a consequence, a natural outcome of the choices we make and the paths we choose to walk.